Alright, welcome to this lesson on factorising quadratics. Let's just have a look at a couple of points about quadratics first. An expression with three terms is called a trinomial. And a quadratic trinomial is an algebraic expression with three terms and where the highest one is a squared term. Alright, they are commonly written as ax squared plus bx plus c. Alright, let's have a quick look at a couple of examples. Factorise the following quadratic. X squared, notice that is our highest term there, is a square, plus 8x plus 15. Alright, again, let's look at some steps. Step number one for me is we're looking for two numbers that add to give us 8, or b, and multiply to give us 15. So what we're really looking for here are what are the factors of 15. So I like to write them down. The first factors of 15 that I expect you to write down is 15 and 1. So let's have a look. Does it add to give 8 or does it multiply to 15? We know that 15 times 1 is equal to 15, but 15 plus 1 actually equals 16. So we're not going to use those numbers in our factorisation. The next one is 5 and 3. 5 and 3 multiply to give 15, but they also add to give us 8. So those two numbers are the two numbers that we're going to use to factorise. Step 2 then is quite simply, once we've got those two numbers, we're just going to put them in the brackets with the pronumeral, which is x. So we write x plus 5, because that's a positive 5, in brackets, and x plus 3 in brackets. Easy done. Let's really quickly look at one more. Let's do x squared minus 6x plus 5. Alright, again, we're looking for those two numbers that this time add to give negative 6 and multiply to give 5. So we're looking for all the factors of 5. Alright, so what we can have, quite simply, is 5 and 1 are factors of 5. So let's have a look. We know 5 times 1 equals 5, but does 5 plus 1 gives us 6. So we're not going to use those numbers. So the question is, what are the other two? Alright, so we need to think out of the square. Hopefully you know the negatives. Negative 5 and negative 1 will also multiply to give 5, but minus 5 plus minus 1 will also give us our negative 6. So therefore, we know what numbers we're going to use to factorise with. Step 2, write them in the brackets with the pronumeral. Really easy. X minus 5, x minus 1. Really simple. Alright, go try a couple of practice questions and we'll be back with you soon. The practice questions we want, we're going to do x squared plus 6x plus 8 and x squared minus 7x plus 12. Hi and welcome back. It's been a pretty long time, but let's see how it went with those questions. First one we were looking at was x squared plus 6x plus 8. Alright, going through the steps, let's have a look at what you've got. Step 1 is what are the two numbers that add to give 6 and multiply to give 8. So we're looking for the multiples of 8. Now I would expect that you would have had to go and done 8 and 1. 8 plus 1 equals 9. Not the case. What we're looking for here is the multiples of 4 and 2. Okay? 4 plus 2 equals 6, and 4 multiplied by 2 equals 8, which is exactly what we want. So these are the numbers 4 and 2. After that, all we need to do is write them in the brackets then with the pronumeral. Okay? So we'll have x plus 4 and x plus 2. Nice and easy, real simple. Okay, let's have a quick look at this last one here then. Okay, this time, step 1, We're looking for two numbers, this time that add to give -7, all right, and multiply to give 12. All right. Now what are those numbers? You're going through. You probably tried all those positives once, but hopefully, eventually, you got to the point where it was -3 and -4. Just write that down and rub it out. Okay? So, what you would find is -3 plus -4 equals -7. Alright? And -3 multiplied by -4 equals 12. So that's exactly what we're looking for. This is a little bit messy, but that's okay. We just want to know those two numbers. We then write them, step 2, in brackets with our pronumeral. Alright? So x minus 4, x minus 3. I hope you did well in that. I hope you got the answer. Thanks for staying with us, and we'll see you again.